some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll go again with Guerendo. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Allen in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Sending a receiver right. On play action, Rodgers. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. The master of play action, Rodgers. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
Hold on, D. I'm trying to post my stream.
with the pickaxe, I can.
Alright, I see it.
It's better than ours. No way to break. That's cool.
If it had the Unreal Engine, it would definitely look better.
And live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Third and long for Rodgers. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Yeah, this is wood. I can use this to
Make it
if I
fun.
do this.
First and 10.
Repair hammer. I think this is the construction. I can start putting it out.
They'll give it to
Yeah, so they're starting to release.
And he's gonna struggle
Does it get
to
nighttime?
back to the line, maybe a yard. The linebacker Cody Barton in on
You have to
attack.
change their.
He finds the veteran Keenan Allen.
Nah, that you don't listen.
Up past the 40 with that one.
Search set. They like that.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete.
That definitely wasn't my
Steps
fault.
into the throw that time.
The running back come in and you're
Second
open,
down.
and I missed the throw on
You
the
can't
right
fault
side.
the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The bodies.
On third down, Mahomes. He gets that to his big target, Vance. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Bills are going to have it just past their 25.
That's a wide open pass. Pat Mahomes is not missing that pass. It's a wide open pass right
your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Garendo. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. One more time, it's Garendo. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Rams. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Justin Tucker for the Players. He's got it.
Hey, get down.
Are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Motion man set right. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Pass complete. Right side to Kincaid.
Game 11.
Nice start to the drive.
Get down.
10 and a quick 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, It makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That's hot! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. For Aaron Rodgers, touchdown pass number 509 on his NFL career. Moving
You got enough humans or people? You got enough humans or those things?
Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and
I'm just saying, what are you kind of trying to get me?
so now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Maybe. Or use a different tool.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep.
Yeah, the harvest can be.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Oh, no. Dude.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get down.
On the ground, it's Garenda. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's going to run it. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Oh!
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have
Back up.
into field goal range.
Back up.
Here at 29.
Back up.
Here comes Garenda. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. And they
Yeah,
stop
homeboy.
19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Rodgers. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it just past their 25. First and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. A run with Guerrero. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. 3rd down. Here's Guerrero. And the drive will scale up. He's got the first down up to the 44. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Why are you using the touch treating?
On second down, a run with Corenda.
Yeah, why you using this to cut the cheese?
On second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Yeah, I figured that one.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he will score again. Isaac Corenda. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. A-Rod down to throw on first down. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Rodgers here on second down. That is caught left side by Waddle. He's going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set on second down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up. On third down, Rodgers. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's first and goal.
You gotta learn how to catch animals.
56 yards. Again, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Rodgers going up top again. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him,
that is caught in the middle of the end zone. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown, Bills.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, he's not done the drink? Yeah.
They'll begin here on the ground.
See what you did?
But that's all. They get him. Take him down. Behind.
No.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Yeah. You right there? So, that's mine? Yes.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you.
No.
They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're
No.
shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. to the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stop.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Stop.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Thank you.
Drive will start on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling.
No.
Gets anywhere
It's
near
too late.
where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Yeah, no. It's too late. You're going to be up all night.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Yeah. You're going to be up all night. Come on. It's okay. 1, 2, 3.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get a carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. On the inside handoff. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll motion over Sanders.
You know, when they're back in, they got to step back and pick up.
On third down, Mahomes. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt.
Whenever they saw it, the pick up what they had.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try now for Tucker.
I'm tired. Let me see.
It's up and good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Stop.
It's like Skyrim art.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. First down for Aaron. Huff brings it in left side. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Good.
Rodgers on first down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That's caught downfield by Harrison. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. From the gun, Rodgers. To the outside, he's got Waddle. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. On play action, Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Bunker is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
No food.
They'll give it to Garendo. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Garendo. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Rams first down. They'll motion over Sanders. First down throw, Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. This one all but over. Here's third down. Now, looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it looked like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, all players. You have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover. But the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Kupp. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's first down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end.